So today I have a little less time because I'm watching a movie with my mom and sisters later, and I've been taking a bit more time and effort to edit my videos after the fact to create more content. But as you can find on YouTube, I'll throw that up here now. You can find all that. I've been doing some like sped up time lapses and longer form time lapses, and just sort of figuring out the best way to consume what I have to offer, because I've got a mix of things. So there's like the live form stuff that is a little bit slower but more interactive, and you get to see what's happening. Then there's the animations and the art itself, but I'm big on process, and I really like showcasing how things are made. But sometimes it's a little bit difficult to understand what it is and how it's going and consume it. I can't hear, but I can see you. I can see your cat, or to my animus. Hello. Just different ways that things function, and sometimes it's a longer form item that can take a lot of effort to watch it in full. But today just gonna be shorter. Where's my ruler? What do I want to do? I was gonna maybe do a figure thing, but I did that relatively recently. Maybe a looser blockhead or two. It's not a letter. I don't have as much time today. And I was going through explaining that it's also a W today, and a W has more form, or it would be a W is next, and a W has more action to it. It's like twice as much action as a V, because it's doubling up. It's a double U, even though it's more of a V shape. And I've been spending more time editing things after I've finished, so it adds like another hour to my process of things. So I guess I might just do like a looser blockhead deal today and mess with that a little bit. So I'll sketch out some just forms and such, and then go from there. That's a little bit softer, maybe. Maybe I'll try. I don't know if I have paint here, like a thicker paint. Try and make it a little bit, possibly just more playful or softer a little bit. So initially just making some general forms that'll come back and play a little bit more with after the fact. Yeah, there was a siren happening in the background. Might end up doing this like twice over. there's some Procreate shortcuts and such, but it's not as much my deal. Doesn't have as much an appeal to me. Yep. Back and forth. Some masking tape. Find a spot that has a little bit less happening. And another spot that has a bit less happening. So that I'm not overlapping. So now I'm going to, let's use one of my worse. One of these brushes. There's a little bit more texture to it perhaps. Let's use the second best one I got. Get some ink. Pull over. I can't soften up these edges a bit. A little tighter up here. This is a different Faceloops shirt that I have. This is one that I did. This is a screen printed shirt. So I made the screen print using drawing fluid. So I painted the design directly into the screen and then filled in the rest of the screen with screen filler. Some mesh woven fabric. That's stretched across the frame, and you can use drawing fluid, which is a water-soluble liquid-ish. Well, it's a liquid, yeah. And then it dries out, and then you can come back and fill in the rest of the screen with a non-water-soluble liquid, a screen filler. And then you let that dry, and then you come back later and you just rinse out the drawing fluid that you used initially, and that, since it's water soluble, the water just dissolves it, and then you're left with a screen where what you painted in initially is gone from thing, so ink can pass through it when you put it onto the screen and use a squeegee to force it through the areas that don't have anything blocking. And you can recreate that print over and over again. Most screen printing that you see now will be done using photo emulsion, which is a light sensitive material where you coat the screen in it and then you'd print out or otherwise create a film, some sort of transparent or translucent thing where you have a black design, and then you put that screen, once the photo emulsion has dried, into some sort of device or push it up against something where the transparency is flush against the screen and you have some light source that's exposing the screen, which can be an exposing unit, or it could also just be the sun or like a light bulb or something that's of a decent brightness. And then where the light, it sets the photo emulsion, but wherever the black is on the film that you created, the transparency or translucent thing, it absorbs the light, and so it doesn't set in those areas of the screen. And what you're left with is something where you can rinse out that non-set photo emulsion, and it's a bit more predictable and easy to replicate multiple times than if you were doing drawing fluid, because drawing fluid is just like goopy liquid that you're applying to the screen, and it's harder to get it consistent. And if you're doing photo emulsion, if you have issues with the emulsion, you can just clean the screen out using a pressure washer or some other means of getting all the emulsion out of the screen. And then you can just do it again, reapply it, and you don't have to recreate the design. So it's easier for manufactured things to use photo emulsion. It's a little bit more temperamental and expensive as a material itself. You have to keep it in a cool thing, or because the chemical reaction will happen and it'll mess up stuff. Photo emulsion has an E at the start of it. It's not photo emulsion. Emulsion. You can do it at home, but because I like having the emulsion, not emotion, emulsion. You can do it at home, but I like the 1-for-1 of using drawing fluid and screen filler, because it just is what it is, which is different for processes that have more of a manufactured feel to it. It's also a way in screen printing to actually truly have a series that once the screen is cleared out, it's gone, and so it has a temporary sense of stuff, which is not typically what you have when you're working with Hola, Hannah. You don't usually have it when you're working with screen printing. Part of the advantage and why it's so prevalent in manufacturing and such is because I forget how photo emulsion is spelled. I have some form of it over here. And it's just a powder that goes into it. It's sensitive. No, it's with an S. Emulsion. It's weird. English is weird for how stuff. It's translated emulsion. That's from a kit that I got a while ago, and then I never used it because I got more into drawing fluid. I have used photo emulsion since getting that kit, but I do it like at a. I've only done it at a print shop because they've got better equipment, more of it, and more storage. Maybe I'll do this in Faceloops as well. Because I have enough time to do those. To do one of these Blockheads deals, as well as a Faceloops. I'm getting banned. No, no letter today because I'm working on something shorter form because with the amount of stuff that I've been trying to collectively process means that after I finish doing these, I've got like another 40 minutes to an hour of work that I'm doing with the video footage. If I'm trying to like get ahead of stuff. And I plan on watching a movie with my mom and sisters this evening. And so typically Saturdays I'm doing a still rather than an animation. What was the thing? I downloaded and played some Hades last night and enjoyed it. I did have a better like second run, I think. The first time that I got the arrow thing unlocked. I got to like the first like marker that I got to was fighting these like two skeleton bombing guys. And then I played enough to get to like some boss like lady 2 times that she floats up and she has like a wing attack and it's like a purple room and she has an attack that also like puts a bunch of purple circles on the floor that are a warning that those spots are about to be damage areas. And as far as narrative's concerned, I got to a point where like I found out that someone else was my mom in the game. But that woman killed me 2 times. I did not beat her, but I got to the point where I unlocked the shield as a weapon. And I enjoyed that, playing with that a little bit. But then didn't play anymore after that. I was like, I know that if I keep with this, I'm going to play for way too long. Because it's repetitive and easy to just be like, I can just do a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It's an easy game to keep playing. I've been playing more Cyberpunk. How's Cyberpunk been going? Ah, you got further in Hades than I have. I did consider trying to play a little, or maybe did I play more Odyssey? I think I played enough Odyssey to where I unlocked all the outfits in Odyssey, or at least all the ones that I had unlocked. I got enough moons for to get all of them. The last ones are a golden and a metal outfit, and you have to have 500 moons. Then I was trying to unlock all the achievements for the balloon game. I still haven't played any more of Fallout 3, but again, that's one where I'm like, I know as soon as I start, it's just going to keep going. But Odyssey was like the closest I've been to rage quitting anything recently, and it's replaying a boss that I don't like to get some power moons. It's one where you have to play a little tank dude and shoot it down, and it trips me up because I had conflicting controls. Because when I'm doing first-person shooters, I tend to have the y-axis inverted, but the camera controls are connected to that, and so like moving the controller, it makes sense to me to go in the direction of the thing, but the camera, so it would trip me up every time, and so I had to like keep changing the controls. Eventually I got through it. Thank you. I need some pride in my life. This guy's almost done. I think I'll do a Faceloops as well. Thank you. One last face in this space. Larger than the sketch bit. I forget what algo is. No, do you play? Are you asking if I play anything else? Play Animal Crossing. I've been playing the Tony Hawk remaster. Still need to check in, see about playing that with my friend. We talked about playing a while ago once they introduced private lobbies, but it's been a minute. I guess holidays came up. Okay. Now let's just do Faceloops or two. And have a drink of water. Another piece of paper. That one has already been used. There's a blank sheet. Here, to throw them all over here. Put them all over here. So, yeah, this thinner one I'm wearing now. Maybe I'll try and replicate that in this space. Let's use this brush. Flip it. This brush is acting up. I need to switch to another one. Now let's get one of these guys. Yeah. Scanning time. Okay. I don't know if this is acting up weird. Well, I'll see if you guys are having issues as well. This is 1200. Scanning. Finished scanning this one. And that's not to the top. Now let's scan this. I need to put it the right orientation. I'm still stuck in the headspace of using Instagram. Alright. You can even make it wide. You can see both of those at the same time. There you go. Okay. Now Photoshop. Open these guys up. My designs. 1, 2. Blockhead scan. And where'd the other one go? to do something quick. Yesterday I accidentally deleted those guys because I was working in a different space. Open this guy up. Faceloops scan. And now let's get a display capture going. Crop to window. Alright. That out. And now we got this guy going. Just gonna darken this up and blow out the background a bit. Crop this down a little. Just get that happening. Realize that background is off. This is still a pretty big file. A larger image. So, make this 300. It's 1080. Save this as so in the right spot. This might be too large. Okay. Let me actually make this and crop this out. And this will be that one. Okay on there. Let's darken this up. I'm gonna blow this out. And let's grab these few. Let's make an image slideshow. Grab these files. Wrong one, like sounds. Right. Named it, or I left the border on there accidentally. Save place. And files. Make this 100. Scale this down a bit. And there you have the fully done bit. It seems like chat is messing up again. But whatever. I'm pretty much done for the day. Don't have too much else to add. Pardon me, wiping my nose. Thank you all for watching. Plan on being back tomorrow with full animation. Going for the letter W at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I'm going to do my spiel. If you want to watch this live stream or previous live streams, you can watch them in full on YouTube. That's youtube.com/TraceLoops. You can see these as well as some other time-lapse videos and things that are trying to adjust the format a bit to make it more palatable for whatever you're looking for. If you want to buy these designs or other designs on t-shirts, you can go to traceloops.com/store and make purchases there. If you are not shipping to the US, you can email me, traceloops@traceloops.com, and I can work with you to get those shirts to you at a slightly higher price just because international shipping is more expensive. If you want to see this live stream in other formats or see the work as isolated things and just follow me on a different platform that may be more ingrained into your daily routine, you can go to Instagram and follow me there. There's a link on the page here on Twitch. You can also just search for TraceLoops. I'm also on TikTok. Same deal, just if you prefer those platforms. Because chat seems to be down again, I'm just going to be saying this to camera. Is chat connecting? Let's see. I don't think it is. This has been messing up today and yesterday, which is the perfect time for when I'm starting off. Anyway, yeah, I don't have anything else to add right now. Thank you all for watching. Seems like someone just joined on, which I appreciate. If you have questions outside of shipping and stuff, you can throw it in chat here. I may or may not catch it, but you can email me, traceloops@traceloops.com, or direct message me on Instagram. Don't really have too much else to say, promote, or get at right now. So thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully chat is back in functionality at that point in time. If not, I'll just be talking to you, and you can watch in that form. So thank you all for watching, and I will